Kalimera, Kalispera. Whatever time you're watching, this is Mappa. I'm still. Thassos is here. And
Hello.
for some reason, we're both wearing brown.
Yeah. It's to match the theme of the of the day today. For people who've seen the news coming out of Cypriot football today, they'll understand. But we'll get into it later. It's not a great day to be to have a sponsor that's foodfromcyprus.com.
Yes,
where
correct.
If you use NCN12 regardless, you can get 12% off at checkout. There you go. See, listen, hire me. We've got levels, man. We're up high.
Put it this way: with food from Cyprus, you're not going to get food poisoning.
Yeah, that is for sure.
You won't be saying.
Oh, the soundboard is back.
I'm going to try not to use it that much this week.
Oh, I'm going to force you. I'm going to force you to use it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in at the moment. I don't know how many people are watching live, but please feel free to leave comments and let us know your thoughts on the footage that we're going to show you. We're going to bring to you. And shall we just start where?
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's go. So the first game, boys and girls, nothing really happened here. Apollon 0, Ethnigo 0. Bondigu had the goal disallowed for offside, even though none of the Ethnigo players challenged it. No one appealed it. Bokadinov was just like, okay, it's a goal. It is what it is. I'm happy for this. Maybe he was just looking forward to going home and making burgers. But Thassos, under the letter of the law, I guess it's offside, right?
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to. Yeah, the Apollon player there is blocking Bokadinov from when the ball first comes in, doesn't it? So yeah, I guess it is offside. But yeah, the important thing in that game, obviously, both the teams don't have much to play for now.
No.
Apollon gave the chance to a couple of their younger players. There was an 18-year-old Romanian/Israeli winger called Corin Klein. He came off the bench for his debut, and then there was a 17-year-old.
Related to Calvin?
I don't know. Calvin Klein, I get it. And
he's going to be modeling boxer shorts in the future.
He's 17, man. Wait a year.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait a year. And yes. Oh no, he's 18. Sorry, no, my notes are wrong.
He's legal.
He's 18.
He's legal, girls.
There you go.
He's legal, girls. You can ask him to take photographs with his boxer shorts on, and it's like when you go to the tourist area. You remember when you were a kid, you used to go to Gado Lemesor and you used to buy the VHS things.
Oh,
the videos, like the pirate copy films.
Yeah.
And you'd have fake football shirts and everything. Well, maybe he's going to make the fake version of Calvin Klein's in Cyprus.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say his first name was?
It is Corin.
Corin.
Like Karen, but with an O.
Oh, God almighty. I thought you were taking the piss out of a Chinaman saying their name Colin.
Colin Klein, fuck's sake. Right. And then there was a 17-year-old called Savas Sophocleos who also came on. There you go.
That's a less glamorous name. Sorry.
Yes, it is. Yes, Savas Sophocleos is a bit more difficult to get involved in the fashion industry, let's say.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, another name that's a little bit difficult to pronounce is Gatsandonis. And he was on the score sheet in Garimodis's 2-1 victory over Aris. But it was Dingini that gave Aris the lead in the 21st minute. Lovely goal. Great control. Great finish. And we thought, or I thought, or most of us thought, that Dingini grabbed the second one for Aris. But before that, Garimodis were denied a penalty. Theodoro, who we were waxing lyrical about last week, denied a penalty. Handball there, handball claim, although I think that might have been a little bit soft if that was given.
Yeah,
In all
no.
fairness, anyway, I think. But VAR did their job with the referee running like Baywatch.
Yep.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Anyway, so here we go. Now he's walking back. No, goal kick. So fast forward, Dingini puts the ball in the back of the net. That's another great finish by the way. I know the man was on the line and he kind of fluffed it up. Oh, what a volley that is. Great finish. But then offside.
Yeah,
apparently.
man.
And you got a little bit of a whinge about this.
Look at that. Look at that. How is that offside? How is that offside? How can you declare that offside? The lines are basically on top of each other, aren't they?
Well, why do you think it was given as offside?
You tell me. If it's I don't know.
Well, what's the tagline of this pod?
Yeah, Var-Ethikame.
There you go.
But yeah, listen. The what's the words I'm looking for? Not the technology, the definition. The definition of the pixels for the cameras that they're using are not suitable for how far away they've got the cameras from the pitch. You can't give that as an offside because you don't have enough evidence. That is offside.
Yeah, they did mention something like that a few weeks ago about the resolution and everything, but it was more for the CCTV, wasn't it? As opposed to,
Yeah, but there's no way you can make a offside onside decision looking at that. At that point, you go, I can't look at that. I don't know what it says. So we have to go with the on-field decision, guys. Not sit there for 3 minutes going like, I don't know, maybe it's not. I mean, it happened as well. The referee kind of got pulled back. He was about to make the decision and show like the VAR kind of square thing
rectangle
to say
thing,
that they've made a decision, and they stopped him. He kind of went like, and then they stopped him, so he stopped, and then it went on for another 15, 20 seconds, and then said, "All right, yeah, he's offside. No, he's offside."
Oh boy,
yeah.
Oh boy. Well, before we carry on, Pedro says hello. Sock says hello. I know that's Sock. He's not. It's not Unai Emery. Don't worry, but it's Sock. Andrea says hello. Pedro says his diggy was ahead, but his knee wasn't. Oh, it's very good, Andrea. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yvonne, let's move on.
Yeah.
So goal was deemed as offside. Why is it not playing? Maybe because I've done it for too long. Maybe the knee was too long. I don't know. Anyway. So within moments, a penalty was given to Gadmi Odissa, literally within moments. And it was Doumbia that was brought down. I think you can say that was Stonewall. And here comes our mate Gatsandoni to equalise. And Gadmi Odissa are back in the game. So it then goes to stoppage time, and lo and behold, 5 minutes or not 3 minutes into the added time, Tsoukalas with a wonderful finish from close range. 2-1 to Gadmi Odissa. Jason Puncheon's first official game in charge ends in defeat. Although I think he's been robbed again, second week on the bounce.
It wasn't his official game. He was still listed as assistant coach.
He was still listed as assistant.
Yeah.
Flipping hell.
Yeah. So, couple of things on that. So, were you watching the game? Were you watching this game?
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't.
Okay, because I watched the game, and that Tsoukalas goal went to VAR. And again, they spent like 3 minutes, and I had no idea what the hell they were looking for. No idea. Anyway, but yeah, Jason Puncheon was once again, he was the ass man. He wasn't the full manager. So they had Stevovic be head coach, and he was the one that did the press conference afterwards as well.
Okay.
But yeah. Yep.
Fair enough.
We've got some.
Got some more.
Ya suena dos. So yes, there are some news. 5 minutes to clear the picture. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. There was some news as well. Now,
Yes.
obviously, every time Garbiotissa have a game with a little bit of controversy in, we do have a gentleman that likes to spring up and say some stuff.
Yes, we do. And
We
it's
do.
well, I'd say you give them his name and we will play the very first jingle.
Yes. So, everybody, Johnny Violins. It's beautiful. I love it. Johnny Violins, Ioannis Violaris. So, the Garmiotissa, the Garmiotissa, what is it? Director of football? He's something like Garmiotissa anyway. He's got some opinions again this week when he called in. I think it's to Supersport. I'll speak while Stel recovers from that. He revealed some stuff about the referees, or what he thinks about the referees, and also the kind of shit show that the Cyprus FA is at. Now, when a team arrives at a stadium, we should hand the uniforms over to the referees to choose what look a team will play in. After some Cyprus FA circular, an instruction has been given to give the jerseys to the fourth official. Then the fourth official was not picking up the jerseys, and we were instructed to hand them over to the main referee, who was coming down to pick the kits. This was done for 2 games. The jerseys were then instructed to be given to the match observer. Yesterday, we were instructed to hand over the jerseys to the steward for him to show the jerseys to the referees for them to decide and let us know. I am saying this so that the FA will be concerned about putting an order. I say this publicly and in good faith so that the FA sends a circular so that we know what we are doing. I understand that a good effort is being made, but we have to put some order. Now, on top of that, so he's complaining obviously that who the hell do we give the jerseys to get them signed off, which is fair enough. I mean, for me, it's you agree all that before the game, but anyway, he had something to say about the referees as well with their performance. So, young referees lack personality. I see them scared before the match starts. I realise they have the pressure. There is never any pre-match pressure. We never deal with that. When we see them and they are scared, we try to reassure them, but they avoid us and lock themselves in their locker room. Is there a reason when they come out of their room they are escorted by the stewards into the field for inspection? It is a prejudice that should be overcome. They don't have to think about how much gel to put in their hair and what t-shirt to wear to show off their abs and arms. Our players complain to me that they are unfairly picked on, especially the foreign players. Yeah. So, Johnny Violins has got some opinions.
He does.
Yeah.
Although when you were talking about the shirts and everything and the jerseys, part of me was thinking, I bet they wish they had Corin Klein. He'd just be handing out boxer shorts left, right, and centre.
Exactly. Yeah.
It'd be like Wembley Market, 2 for a pound.
2 for a pound.
Anyway, anything else on JV?
No, that's it for him this week.
That was your JV update. It'll never get funny. It'll never stop getting funny. I'm sorry.
He's gonna find out. He's gonna come after us.
Maybe he's gonna start learning how to play the violin.
Oh, I know, man. I know. Oh, God.
Come on, my guy. Come on.
Yes, exactly.
Come on.
Yes.
This is Mappa versus Champions League. I choose the former. Champions League lacks in premium quality and Johnny Violins. Andrea with the dub. There we go. Yeah. I'm in a good mood knowing that Omoni doesn't play a match. Well, speaking of Omonia, Thassos, Omonia next. 1-0 victory. No, sorry, my bad. No, it's not. I got this one completely wrong.
Oh
So
my God,
it was
this one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, let me start. Let me. I'm not going to rewind it, but let me start again. So Salamina traveled to Buffer. It ended up 0-0, but a lot happened. There was a possible red card, which I kind of felt more sorry for Dragomir more than anything.
Oh yeah,
He's
he
actually
ate it, didn't he? He literally ate
he's
it.
actually he's actually becoming a meme to the point where that's what I had to do a video on this
Yes.
because I think I didn't put any sound deliberately because I didn't want to get a copyright strike, but it reminded me of other funny moments where a ball struck people in the face. You had the commentator there. You had W2S thing, smashing his mum in the face. Was aiming for the drink. So yeah, that's what it just practically reminded me of. So anyway, Libon. So first of all, is that a red card in your eyes?
Yes.
It's a stonewall red.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yes. Exactly. I think that we spoke about it on the Discord. The only reason I think that the referee decided it was going to be a yellow card, if we don't think about maybe is that it's because Sergio got back up after the tackle.
So he should have just stayed down and made a meal out of it.
Yeah.
But said that he was dead.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Meluso got lucky. He got lucky, and that basically the chaos descended after that. The refereeing decisions after that were all atrocious.
Absolutely. So Meluso's picked up a yellow card. He's complaining why. Then Salamina had a goal disallowed for offside, and very similar to the Ayers goal with Dingini. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure what was going on there.
It's worse. It's worse, I think, because the lines have been drawn properly. And like I really zoomed in there, and you can kind of see as well, like when you zoom in even further, it's that they've gone for the armpit. But if you go for the armpit of the players, the Salamina player is further back.
Yeah.
So it's like he's done the armpit of the Bafos defender and then the hand of the Salamina player.
It's wild.
It is wild. I don't know. Yeah, it's. I don't know. And there's even more decisions as well after that.
Yeah. Then there was the appeal for a potential foul on Gyro. I think that's a stonewall penalty in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's one clip I didn't show, which was the foul on Gyro, which was almost 1-on-1. But this is the controversial one as well. In the 71st minute, the ball comes in the box. Gyro does his best Maradona impression.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he's actually got his hands on his head afterwards because he knows he's gone. Because that was being his second yellow. And the Salamina players are surrounding the referee. It doesn't even go to VAR. It doesn't even go to VAR.
No. Like, why? Why has he even done it in the first place? It should be a sending off. Again, the only reason he hasn't been given a card there is because a goal didn't come from it.
Yeah.
But he's off. He's off.
Scandalous, mate.
How many decisions can even you could say the referee didn't see it because in theory, when you look at where the referee is, Gyro, like his whole body's in front of him, so the referee maybe didn't see it. You go to VAR. I'm guessing the VAR said, "Well, it's gone for a goal kick anyway, so I'm not gonna say anything." But yeah, Gyro shouldn't be on the pitch. Should have been gone.
I don't make the rules.
No wonder, right? But so when Meluso got the yellow card, there's there's Timotheos Christofi who's on the bench for Bafo, and he's listed as other official or other staff or something like that on the match sheet.
Yep.
And he's there basically because he advises Bafo on refereeing decisions, and he got sent off.
Yep. Well, he used to be a referee himself.
Yeah. and he got sent off.
Mm.
I don't know, man. I think right. Whoever was looking at the bets I was putting this coming weekend, for this is Mappa betting thing, right? Said, hold on, no. Thassos put a win for Aris. Nah. Oh wait, he said for both teams to score in this fucking game. No chance, mate. It's a conspiracy. I'm gonna stop posting these bets that we're doing.
I think this comment sums it up. Buffett is officially the Spurs of Cyprus. And there's something that happened at full time which you brought to my attention. I didn't even realize myself. I was completely out of the loop, so to speak. This Carcedo being booed off by the Buffett supporters. Booed off like it's his fault.
Yeah.
Like it's his fault. I'm just gonna say this now, at the risk of upsetting all 10 Buffett supporters there are in the world. You've never won anything. Ever. And at this rate, you're never going to win anything because the football gods, for once, are doing something right. They're punishing you for your ungrateful behavior. Let me get this straight. I'm going to tell it like it is. The best season this club has ever had was last season when they finished when? 4th? 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th in the table, right? They've spent a whole bag of money bringing in big names, big players, 2 million on a goalkeeper, however much for this one, however much for that one. And they constantly sack managers over and over again. They don't give them any chance. They don't anything, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, what they're getting now, the fans, what they're getting is what they deserve. Because I've heard a long time Buffett fans saying, we're coming to be the next team to win the league. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, blah, 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 blah. And they do nothing. And when you have behavior like that, you deserve nothing. You're not a big club. Sorry. And no amount of Instagram posts or TikTok videos is going to make you a big club. Notice how their social media has gone really quiet lately. It's gone very quiet. I seen one interview with Jara at full time and it was glum. It was sadness. There was no twerking. There was no stupid games. And this is what happens when you don't behave like a big club.
Yep. I mean, they really shouldn't be getting on Carcedo as well. This guy has, whilst...
He's put up with a lot.
Yeah, he's putting up with a lot. But it's not just that. It's... if you think about the kind of pedigree they brought in as coaches previously, they've... Sorry, I've just seen something that has made me very angry. Come up on the YouTube comments there, and I'm not having that. No, I am not an Arsenal fan. Get it right. Get it right. Anyway, the Bathos fans, so Bathos as a team, right? Normally they've not made the best decisions on the coaches, but Carcedo has got a lot of experience, especially with people who are really good at winning shit.
Yep.
We've got an Unai Emery's Clarent Blue Army. Yeah. Anyway, how many European competitions has that guy won? And Carcedo was on the bench next to him when he won all of them. So it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to, I think, try and force Carcedo out of the club. Carcedo took it very gracefully. He said, well, yeah, we didn't get the result that we wanted, so the fans are well within their right to boo.
Toshak, Mikhailenko, Stephen Constantine, Salgado, Henningberg, Carcedo. Who else have they had? Oh, Milanic.
Yeah.
7 head coaches. 7 head coaches. And potentially another one if Carcedo goes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the behavior of a team that is serious about winning anything at all?
I mean, listen, Omonia have won 3 cups, 2 cups, 3 cups
Yes.
in the last.
In spite of all
Yeah.
the nonsense. In
Yeah.
spite of all the nonsense. And to be fair, and I'm starting to believe this now, our fans are slowly becoming the entitled section. They
I don't know,
are.
man.
But the fact is, at least you can say Omonia of history.
Yeah.
At least you can say Omonia have been there from day dot and they've been challenging or they've been trying to challenge or doing something. This is a club that's only been around for what? Has it been even 10 years? Has it even existed in 10 years? I don't even know. Don't even know.
I mean, yeah. Just raffle on a little bit more, and I'll tell you.
What, you want me to keep rambling on? 2014.
2014, so 10
Yeah.
years.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
He's done nothing in 10 years. Nothing in 10 years. Nothing. If Omonia or Apoel won nothing in 10 years, it will be a disaster because these are big clubs.
Mm.
Yeah. But a club that has only been around for 10 years for fans to be behaving like that. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. Sorry, I'm not having this.
I have a few Bathos fans that are followers, so I'm trying to not be as
I don't care. I don't care what I say. I piss off Omonia fans. I piss off Apoel fans. Apollon, Anorthosi. The only fans that haven't ever come for me are AEK, and I've never had anything to say about them or their club. I've had it from IL. I might as well just say whoever I fucking want because I'm going to get it anyway from anyone. It doesn't matter. You know, one day I might have fucking, I don't know, Lingby supporters coming at me because I spelt Lingby wrong online. I don't know. You never know. It could happen. Sorry, Buffer. You ain't a big club. Your social media shit. You don't deserve nothing. Your fans are rubbish. Fuck off.
a few more things to say about Baffle, obviously. There's something that got sneaked back. That sneaked past us for the last 2-3 weeks because obviously with all the shit that went on over the last 2-3 weeks, is that Bathos is getting a new athletic stadium. So that Bathos, the city, is getting a new athletic stadium. Now,
Ooh.
yeah. Now, cast your mind back to 16 years ago, or 3 months ago, whichever one it was, when we spoke about the issue that Bathos FC have with buying the Stelios Kyriakidis, was that the government needs to have something in place for athletics prior to putting the Stelios Kyriakidis on the market for somebody to buy. Okay. Well, now they have it. They're going to have it. Fedon Fedonos, the mayor of Bathos, brought out some CGI images of the new stadium. And it looks like it's a CGI image of somebody messing around with MS Paint. But anyway, now, how is Bathos Council paying for it? How do you think they're paying for it?
How are they paying for it?
Yeah, how are they paying for this new stadium?
The only guess I can make is if there's a company called Corantina Homes building it.
Well, so close, but no cigar.
No.
One
I'm not Bill Clinton, so
one
it's all right.
person called Sergei Lomakin is donating
shit.
1 million euros to the Vimo for the stadium to be built.
I'm not going to say anything else in case
That's
I
it.
get ricin thrown in my face. Next time I come to Cyprus, I'm dead.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody, a private individual, has given the Vimo 1 million euros for them to build this.
Let's
No.
look at the CGI image. Let's have a look at the
Yep.
CGI image.
Look at that.
That's a CGI image.
Look at that.
Where's the stand?
The stand is those. Can you see those like green dots at the back near where the car park is? And you've also got like the stripy
What?
lines. Yeah.
What are you talking about? The green dots? What can you see?
You know, right. So can you see between the blue track and the road? There's some like green stripy lines.
No.
Can you see them?
No.
No.
Oh, what those? That.
That's the seats, yeah. And then there's another, and then there's some more
opposite.
seats opposite.
And then behind the goals, you've got what look like basketball courts, and then further back, you've got houses with a swimming pool, and then you can see. At least they've made it a little bit true to life. They've got these solar panels on the houses.
Yeah.
At least they've done that. What's that big car park there?
I guess it's a car park.
So you're not gonna have any police cars behind the track flashing?
No. That's a Stelios Griagidis special.
That is trash. So that just means anyone can just walk onto the pitch. Think about it. Who's stopping the people? What if you live in those houses? You could just come out of your veranda and just walk on the pitch.
Yep.
Use the running track and play basketball.
Yep.
What is this, man? Flipping hell.
Security.
Free AI software better than that.
Man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful is what it is. 1 million euros. 1 million euros. Now.
That's what. How much do you think they paid for someone to design that?
Going from experience, that's 15 grand's worth of work there. There are
this has turned into the shit on Buffalo show, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. There are 4 or 5 other images on the Facebook post that Fedon put on there, but
I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't care anymore. It's just whatever. It's a nothing team. Let's just move on. Any more stories?
We'll move on. No, that's it for Buffalo.
That's it for Buffalo. Okay, let's move on.
Buffalo.
Right, Omonia, yay. Beat Othello 1-0, yay. Bezos scored, yay. Pretty shit game, yay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? I mean, Omonia also hit the post from a corner, if I remember correctly. Yeah, wave it about. I know. Listen, weren't you the one when Rekdal came in that said, I'd rather win ugly 1-0 than play beautifully and lose?
Absolutely. But the thing is, we're not winning games 1-0. We're winning 1 in every 3 games 1-0. There's a difference. I caveat it with, if we win every game 1-0, I don't care. That's what I say.
All right.
And we win 1 game 1-0, then we lose 2, then we draw 1 after being 1-0 up. Then we lose 2 after being 1-0 up. So no, don't throw that at me, okay?
This is my favorite one. Do you see the houses with the tarazza? That is the stands, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Right, go back to the other pile of shit. That is my club. Come on.
Yeah. Is there more news on Omonia right now? I mean,
well, put it this way. The good thing is, if the new signings that come in, whether it be in the summer or the ones that have come in January, they can always go to someone that works at the club to hire their car, because that's happening quite a lot now. So anyway.
Okay, I thought we were just going to keep that private, but fine.
No, I'll give a shit. I'm just not mentioning names. That's all. Allegedly. Yeah. There you go. Allegedly.
There we go. You're covered now.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway. Anything else? Taudul played well. He's been very good this season, to be honest. I think, for me, he's goalkeeper of the year. I think if it weren't for him, they'd have been down a long time ago.
Yes, I've been defending Taudol, although he has made
A
some
couple.
decisions
A couple.
over the season, but I
Okay.
think it's his first season. I think in the top league, because he's been
Well, he was at Ajax at one point.
Was he?
He was at Ajax. Yeah, he was at Ajax at one point.
Okay, but he's doing fine, especially now that he's come back into the team and he seems to be performing well enough. So good on him.
Yeah, as I said, if it weren't for him, they'd have been down a long time ago. He's kept them in games somehow. Somehow.
There'll be
Like,
if he wasn't there, they would have had Doxa kind of runs.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Mm.
Also, Fabiano was Omoni's MVP. I know it was given to Bezos officially, but Fabiano made saves that kept Omonia in the game.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a few days earlier, people were saying, he's no good for the club anymore. He's too old. He's making too many mistakes. Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I was one of them, but I don't support them on
Yeah, but you support them lot, so anything you say, whatever.
But yeah, fine.
Got Vid Belic, that's like Poundland Van der Sar.
I made my thoughts well known last season on Belledge, and this season he's been doing a lot better. So, constructive
Use your words as
criticism worked on him.
motivation.
Yeah.
Use your words as motivation.
Exactly.
Right. On to the next, because I've got nothing else to say about that shower shite anyway. Right, let's go. Next game, Ajax beats Anorthosis by goal to 0. Winning goal, Berrebons.
Oh, what a finish.
Wonderful. Cracking goal. Back to winning ways, Ajax, just as the playoffs are about to begin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then
Anorthosis not doing too well at the moment, are they? They've lost quite a few in a row, haven't they? So it's
listen, for Chico Bantha, it's karma for me because someone used our Valentine's Day image graphic, right? No, I'm not pissed off about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We had a conversation with them and we're cool. But Chico Bantha reposted their post, not ours. He reposted theirs, not ours, even though we tagged him.
Chico.
So he went with our Northosi lot because they're my team, they're my fans. Even though 1 minute you're wearing an Apollon shirt, next minute you're wearing an Apollon shirt, now you're Northosi. Anyway, it is what it is. This is karma. Karma.
I love Tired Stell, man. I love him. I love Tired Stell. He comes with the Uzis. He's taking everybody out.
These guys are shitheads. He's calling us shitheads now.
No, man. No, it's not. He's not us. Because we are better than Andy Cole and Dwight York.
Well,
exactly.
Which one is Dwight York?
I want to be Dwight York because, history.
Jordan, king of pornography. John Gregory wanted to shoot you.
Not a good
dad.
I'm more think further back. Think further back. Like just the guy just scored loads of goals for Villa.
Oh, Ron Atkinson when Dwight York was standing in a dustbin doing keepy uppies with his head.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, those big bins, the round ones, obviously. But he was standing in the bin and he was doing keepy uppies, so he wouldn't move out of that. Yeah. Oh, great player. Shit dad.
Oh yeah, shit dad. Yeah.
Which is quite ironic because today I was just scrolling through TikTok and a video came up of Harvey. Where Jordan goes to him, Harvey, what do you say to people that are horrible to you? Hello, you
C words.
See you next Tuesday. Yeah.
No. Quality.
No, the Omona fans that talk shit about Fabio. Okay, sorry, my bad. I thought we were talking about us.
Good.
Blimey.
Right.
Shall we continue with Ajax and Anorthosis? You got some stuff?
No. Just I really like Perepons' goal.
Okay.
Really good goal.
That's it. I just like the goal.
Yeah, nice one.
Okay.
Nice one.
Fair enough. Okay. On to the next. And it was an onslaught. An onslaught, not in the toilets, an onslaught on the pitch. Ari, 3 goals in the opening 9 minutes. You could tell they wanted the game wrapped up in the opening 10 minutes. You know, they just wanted to wrap the game up and go back to the dressing rooms and release. 3 goals in the opening 10 minutes. Goals from Kokorin, 2. Kazu made it 3. And then Gomis made it 4. Easy, light work. They got it out of the system. They emptied Isle.
Oh no, God!
But the more serious, there was this challenge from
this
Marsh
one.
on our guy Morgan Brown, and for some reason it was Morgan that was sent off, as well as
Well, I mean,
Marsh as well.
first
Obviously,
of all,
but
that tackle deserved a red card. But
he should have been arrested. Should have been arrested. That's assault, man.
he really did a number. I got no idea. Like, there's no reason for a tackle like that.
No, none at all. None at all. And then Morgan gets sent off for this, for bumping his chest into him. Well, for bumping his chest into him.
Yep.
How on earth? What am I seeing here? Just like, is this just stupidness?
I don't know, man.
Personified?
I don't know what the hell happened there. It's because it's well, you could see the height difference is that George Marsh basically leaned in to try and be like, all right then. Didn't realize there was such a height difference because George Marsh is about 4'3". And so it was like it went like that, and obviously it was into Morgan Brown's chest, and Morgan went to kind of, you want some? You want some? And George Marsh flopped on the deck like a fish, like on SpongeBob.
It's funny though, because I look at George Marsh and all I see is an extra in EastEnders.
When Isle signed George Marsh, I asked, I think it's AFC Wimbledon fans, I asked AFC Wimbledon fans to comment on him. And the one thing that they said to me is, get ready for him to not smile ever.
He looks like he hasn't found the barber either in Cyprus, to be honest. Maybe he's just so fed up with Cyprus, he just doesn't leave the house. He just stays at home and maybe he has a shave, obviously, but maybe just like, I can't bother to go to the barbers. Can't bothered. It's quite bothered. But that challenge, that's frustration, man.
That is frustration. You're losing 4-0.
He's hardly featured in the last 10 games. And then he plays in this one and gets sent off. He misses, obviously, how many games? 2 now? 1 or 2?
Two automatic. It depends if King up on high, Vrionides, decides to give him some more.
Okay. But
it's automatic 2. Now, Morgan's going to get hit with 2 as well for the direct red card.
Well, to be honest, mate, given what we found out today, he probably won't play in the next one anyway, in all fairness.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to that?
Yeah, well, you're going to have to talk about it because I've got no notes. I'm just going to sit here and react.
Yeah, okay. So today, a website posted a screenshot of Shpilevsky's Instagram story. Discrimination, wishing to get died, which I'm guessing wishing to be killed. Played balls with purpose on the field, now poison the team. What is coming next? Embarrassing, the ugliest and dirtiest what I ever saw. Such a holy, amazing island like Cyprus to get confronted with these things. It's irreligious. Understand that everything comes back. Now, I wasn't sure what was going on here. I didn't have a clue. But as it turns out, Ari, before the Isle game, had a team meeting or a team get together at a restaurant or a venue, and 20 members of staff, including players, were struck with food poisoning. And some of them actually played against Isle, Morgan being one of them. And as it turns out, Aris have informed the police about this, and this is dead serious. So are we talking sabotage here? Are we talking about the intent to cause harm? And Shpilevsky's Instagram post is quite damning, because you're thinking, well, have they actually? It seems like they have had death threats and they have had things thrown their way, which they haven't complained about. Not that I know of in public.
I mean, Shpilevsky has complained about it, but remember, now the Nea Salamina fans a couple of weeks ago were saying stuff about
Spitting.
it. Well, not just the spitting, but saying like, hope your kids get cancer to him, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's not before. There was some people saying that this might be like the Abuel fans doing it on purpose or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Could be anyone and everyone. Could be, or it could just be an honest mistake, restaurant-wise, that somebody didn't wash their hands or something. I don't know. So it could be anything,
or it could be worse,
Exactly.
I'm not going to say anything that could get me into legal trouble.
Correct.
That's all I'm going to say. I have my suspicions, but I'm not going to say anything, because right now I'm going to be sensible still.
Yes.
The devil and the angel are sat on your shoulder. Say it. No. I'm going with the angel today. Just today. Cheers. So, good win for Aris, though. Limassol derby.
4-0.
Trounced them. Absolutely trounced them.
Absolutely.
Have Isle thrown in the towel now? Is it holiday time?
It's kind of a little bit like what happened with them last season, isn't it? With when they had, I think they had Haralambos in charge.
Yep.
And he basically, they were doing whatever until it came to the cup games. It was like, no, it's all right, guys. We'll chuck some players on, do some experimenting, whatever, and then you show up for the cup games, try and get to the final, try to win it, and there you go. Hey, we saved the season. All right,
Yep.
So we'll see.
Yep. I don't think the Minjita played either.
Oh, did he
I
not?
don't think he played. He didn't get a sniff then.
Nah. Yes.
Those with the UK humour understanding of the lingo will know what I'm talking about. Just saying. Anyway, final game.
Yeah, let's do this pile of shit game as well. Yeah.
Well, listen, a win's a win for Abuel. Kostadinov scored the winner. A little bit fortunate though, because I watched that game and Zoxa had a fair few chances. But listen, you grind out wins, you win the title. It's that simple, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. After the goal, I think it was like for 15, 20 minutes after the goal as well, the Doxa were proper knocking on the door, because just before the goal went in, Sapinto it basically blinked and then put Domane up as well. So we were playing with two up front. And that, for some reason, it was as if Alexander Shiliadus. The Doxa were running rings around everybody until Kvilidai came off. And then they just went back to one up top. And that kind of solidified what was going on again. So, I mean, we got the 3 points. That's the important thing. But the game was stodgy, man. I think there was a bit of obviously they got the win against Aris, and just a bit of a hangover from that, I think. But as well, there's going to be more difficult games than Doxa, so maybe the players kind of took the foot off the accelerator a little bit. Yeah. So yeah. Of course, there was some news that kind of crept in transfer-wise, because whilst the transfer window is done in Cyprus and most of Europe, in Russia it is until the 22nd of February. And our Supersport FM came out and were reporting on a rumor that a Russian team is after Dalcio and is willing to pay up to 1 million euros to take him to Russia before the transfer deadline. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Protathlima came out afterwards and said the Russian team in question is FC Akhmat Grozny.
Fair enough.
Which is what they're like, mid-table Russian team, aren't they? They're not. Prior to when Russian teams were getting into Europe, they weren't getting into Europe.
No.
Now, if this rumor is true, Peeeeer's got a very interesting decision to make, I think, because 1 million euros would help out a lot the club's financial predicament. 1 million euros is quite a lot for any team that gets the.
Well, I've heard another Russian team in Cyprus have made a bit of an inquiry into Dalcio.
Yes,
another
correct.
Russian team in Cyprus.
It's Agridas. However,
you sure?
Well, you said another Russian. No, it's Krasava, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
It's Krasava. You know, they've got the Apoel. They've got the Apoel connection. But no. So Dalcio's contract ends in May, which is why some other teams in and around the nation are inquiring about him, or inquiring him about him. Now, for Peeeeer, the decision is: do you keep him and then lose him for free in the summer, but he helps you win the title, or do you sell him for 1 million euros or however much, and then you hope that Sarfo or Merti can take over for him, or even, Sachas. So that's the decision he's got to make. Now, somebody's just posted in the comments as well that Peeeeer said that he rejected the offer that came in. But, there's still 2 days left of the transfer window in Russia, so there's more than likely going to be a better offer that comes through. If anything, we've seen Peeeeer is a shrewd operator for transfers out in a lot of cases. I mean, look what happened with Gavril, for instance, or any other transfer out for money. So, yeah, there you go.
Indeed.
And that's it for that one.
Well, it's not entirely it, because we still have the league table to discuss. Thassos, there you go. We're going into the playoffs now.
Beautiful.
Over to you, big man.
This is confirmed. The top 6 go for the championship. Bottom 8 try to avoid relegation. So you've got Apoel in first with 59 points. Aris in second with 56. AEK in third with 52. Paphos in fourth with 50. Omonia in fifth with 49. And Anorthosi in sixth on 44. So I just would take a break from that. That means that the next match day, Apoel are going to play Anorthosi in Larnaga. Aris are going to play Omonia in Lefkosia, and then AEK are going to play Bafo in Bafo. So that's how that works. Now, in the relegation group, you've got Apollon in 7th with 38 points. Nea Salamina in 8th with 36. AEL in 9th with 30. Ethnikos Akhnas with 26. Karmiotissa with 20. AES with 16. Othellos with 15. And Doxa with 12. So there you go. Spicy,
so that's another year for Ruslan AEL in Group B.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I said that because he brought out the cap and started laughing. There's no capping here. There's no cap.
Well,
Your team is
there
in
you go.
Group B.
Yeah.
Ari will play in Limassol, not Nicosia, Thassos. Apparently, according to
Okay.
Bedrock.
I thought it
The
was the
fixture
lower.
guru.
I thought the lower teams got the home game, but okay, fine. Yep.
Whatever.
Whatever.
We know
Whatever.
where the points are going. Come on. We
Yeah.
know where the points are
Now.
going.
Yeah, we know where the points are going. Now there is a setup. Now the way that the way that
Chaos.
the words, I'm going to use words. Right. The way that the phase B of the league is set up is that the games have been organized based off of how the teams finish. So it's not just that match day that's now organized, it's all of them for the rest of the season. So we've got some spicy games, I think, for the title. I'm just trying to find them. Here we go. So we've got in the third match day, we've got Aris versus Abuel in the Alpha Mega. In the fourth match day, we've got Abuel versus Omonia. In the eighth match day, we've got Abuel versus Aris. And the ninth match day is a nice one. You know, Abuel can win the title at the Rasibi against Omonia playing as the away team.
Well, we know what's going to happen then, don't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a riot is what's going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much. But then you can also see Omonia playing the game of their lives to prevent it from happening.
Yeah.
And Rekdal, his penultimate game as head coach, he'll be hoisted above everyone's heads as the man that prevented Double from winning the title. And that's going to be his best achievement in Cyprus. He'll be leaving in his press conference. He'll be like, yes, but don't forget, I stopped Abwell from winning the title with a can of Coke in his hand.
Yeah. and everybody will be freaking celebrating. Except for Abwell. Everybody else would be celebrating.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
But yeah.
Right. Before we move on, actually, no, let's move on to something more jovial. We started a Bellara Bets game, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Where you and I decided we would invest £10 or €10, and the rules would be to bet on 3 games in Cyprus, any kind of bet, as long as it's 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I, we started, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to cash out when I can. So I'll show you what I did. For those of you watching, or those that didn't watch at the weekend, I did one on Saturday morning. I put Upwell to beat Voxa over 2.5 goals, or 2.5 goals. Ari to beat Ael, and both Ayers and Garimodis to score. And at halftime of the Upwell game, I was sweating. I thought I was going to lose my £2 stake because I could have got £5 back, but I cashed out the moment Upwell took the lead. So I'm happy. I've made a £1.23 profit, which I'm going to carry over to the next round, which is obviously the playoffs, where it's going to heat up. And there are quite a few games which I'm pretty sure are going to be very tasty. Whereas Thassos didn't even realize what he'd done. Do you want to explain, my friend?
No, the referees, the referees, man. It's the referees. It's the referees.
No. Explain what happened with your bet, and then afterwards what happened after your bet.
Oh yeah, okay. So I put an Abuel win. I put an Aris win, easy ones, and then I put an Ayes win. Yeah, all together, right? So when Digini scored, I was like, yes. And then he scored the second one, and I was like, yes, gonna win €7, man. Wow. And then obviously everything went to shit, didn't it? Because the referees heard that I'd put Ayes to win, so they fixed it. So Gadmodisau won instead. Now, I lost that €2, but for some reason, I did the €2 ended up back in my account again. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, all right. So what did I do with the €2, Stel? What did I do with that €2? I put for Nea Salamina and Bafo for both teams to score. That's all I did. I just put it for both teams to score. Yeah.
And when Salamina scored, you were like, yes.
Yes. Yeah. And then, Bafo going to get a penalty. All right. And then I thought, Gyro's going to get sent off. That means the game's going to open up. It's like right. It's like Mario, right? He went to one of his referee courses and went, hey fellas, right? Thassos put this bet on.
Maybe Mario now. Mario is.
There's no way. There's no way the decisions that happen with VAR. There's no way it's a coincidence. That was the 2 games that I had to think on.
Amazing.
There's no way.
Absolutely amazing.
So I am not going to put a bet on an Abuel game. That's for sure.
Well, there's a comment here. Still, you're a big Gumachi, a big gambler. Well, the whole point of this Teodoro is you got 10 euros, and whoever loses that 10 euros loses the competition. So I don't want to. Well, Thassos and I don't want to make £5 or €5 bets, and we're halfway down without even whatever. Plus, we're gambling responsibly. There's a difference. We're gambling responsibly. So, and listen, every euro counts. How much have you got in the balance now, Thassos?
8, because I lost the €2 twice.
So I'm on 13.
Yeah, 13. All right.
You're on 13.
11.
What am I talking about? 11. Let me just double check. I think I'm on 11:23. Let me just double check.
Oh look, I'm getting emails from work. I'm gonna concentrate on this for a bit while you.
£11.23. So I might just bet £1.23 this weekend. So at least I still got my 10. See, you got to be smart about this. We've got 10 games left, isn't it? 10 in Group A and
14 in Group B.
14 in Group B. So there's a long way to go. Thassos might strike big. He might do 5 bets at the weekend, and all of them will come through. I'm just looking at the fixtures. Let me just bring up the fixtures for this weekend. Shall we do our bets now? Okay.
You
don't have your app open, do you?
I can. The app. They don't have the app in France, man. They're pricks over here with the. Well, I mean, no, they're obviously doing a good job with the betting companies. Otherwise,
let me see because I'm using Bet365. So let me see what they've got here. Hang about.
Unibet.
Sports, soccer.
Unibet.
Cyprus.
This is very entertaining podcasting, by the way. We're both looking at our
They've
phones.
actually only got Aris and Anorthosi and Apollon IL. Those are the 2 games that they've got.
That's because that makes sense.
That's for Wednesday.
That makes sense.
So, is it worth doing something for those?
No.
Is it worth it?
Nah, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Apollon IL closed behind closed doors in the cup.
No,
last year went to penalties.
I'm not going to touch it.
Last year went to penalties. No. I'm going to wait for the weekend. I'm going to wait for the weekend.
There's no way I'm putting a bet on that match. Nope.
Well, I brought up the fixtures. Let me just bring them up again then. Let me just bring them up again for our benefit, because I've done it a bit too early, actually. Bit premature there, Estelle. A bit premature.
Cool.
Right. So the weekend games. What have we got here? So we've got Ethnigo against Karmiodissa, Ael against Aes, Salamina Othello, Anorthosi Apoel, Bafo Aek, Ari Omonia, Apollon Doxa. Now I'm looking at that now, and straight off the bat, I'm looking at Ethnigo Karmiodissa, and I'm thinking both teams score.
Oh, that's an easy one. That one.
Yeah.
That game's got 5-5 written all over it.
Oh, now you can say it's gonna be 0-0, innit?
Yeah.
Ael against Aes. That's another one I'm thinking both teams to score.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Ael are gonna park their season now, man. They can't get. Can they still get relegated? I don't think they can.
I think they can.
I mean, mathematically they can, but I think they're not going to bother that much with the league like what they did last season.
Roll over. I don't think the fans will want them to roll over. No chance.
Oh no.
What about the top 6 games? And any of them there tickle your fancy?
Well, yeah. I would put Aris on one. Yeah, Aris to win by more than 2.5 goals.
Ooh, okay.
Because.
And when are you going to play with 4 centre backs?
Yeah,
What are you
pretty
trying to
much.
say?
And they're going to play. They're going to play with 4 centre backs, and they're going to play them all up front as well.
Yeah. Buffalo and Ajax, I think that's going to be a draw. I think that's got 0-0 written all over it.
Yeah, you'd expect those teams to attack, and then they're going to end up cancelling each other out.
Yeah. Apollon Doxa, do you think that could be a secret one where it's got over 2.5 goals? You reckon?
No, if anything, I can see Doxa winning that.
Really? Well, not what? Yeah, but 2.5 goals. Come on.
No, man. Come on.
Okay.
Who's going to? Asante will score one, and then that'll be it. It'll just finish 1-0.
I will play it safe if they get past Apollon, according to Pedro. If we play that Oliveira waste man, Ayers will score at least 2. There you go. That's from an Isle fan. So there you go.
So you prefer Anesti than Ruslan? Is what you is
Pull
what
my
you're
finger.
Fucking Anesti is.
Then you Christos Anesti. They saved their season. Oh God. Right, move on. Is there anything else?
Well, no, yeah. There's plenty. There's plenty. Right, I'm going to do all the small stuff, and then we'll end on the big one. Right. So, Bittas started the season as he ended the last.
Yes.
He got an equalising goal in the first game of the season for AIK, which was a cup game versus Orebro SK. Let's go. Big Dick Bittas. Loizo made his Heerenveen debut. He came off the bench, and he got an assist in a friendly, I think, today.
Yep, against FC Twente.
Yep. So the game that he came off the bench for was against Go Ahead Eagles. So, yeah.
Not Crystal Palace.
What?
Not Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eagles. Got you. O aedos Bethany's donaera.
I thought you were going to start singing Glad all over. Crystal Palace?
Come on.
No? Okay.
Come on, man. All right. Gibriano scored for Peterborough. He scored their Peterborough's goal in their 2-1 loss versus Blackpool.
Yes.
And what else we got there? We got the Alfa Mega Stadium got really pissed off.
Oh yes,
the Cyprus FA.
I need to find this one.
I've got the link in my notes. On,
oh my God, I need to find it. This is brilliant.
Page 8 of my notes.
Olan boy. Olan.
But yeah,
Head.
here
we go. 1 minute.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Proper shit housing. Yeah. Proper shit housing.
Yeah. So for people listening, that is the Batman slapping Robin meme. And Robin is the Alfa Mega Stadium saying, "Can you please not schedule back-to-back games at our stadium?" And Batman is the Cyprus FA saying, "Shut up! I will schedule 3 in a row." Now,
but what makes it even funnier is that when you look at the replies, there are some replies here, obviously from our guys' JSA scholarships that pointed out the games that have occurred back to back, and there've been other people that have been responding, and they reply back to them. Yeah. They reply back to them. Caustic, that's a follower of ours. He says, "Yeah, I mean the Ghazi Beers sometimes played up to 5 games in a week." And Alfa Mega reply, "Guvendes do cafené, oxakis, abotixis, sorry." And it's like, well, they're actually replying back to people. Why are you replying back to people? Like, why? I don't understand. Why are you doing it?
Listen, that account is very, very quiet, and then something happens. Just one post and then normally they just disappear back into the background again. So this is obviously something they feel very, very strongly about. Yeah, the 3 games in a row that they're going to have this week, this coming weekend, I think. Yes, Theodoros, thank you. I'm getting ready, man. I'm going to get some more training. I think I'm going to go do Somamo though instead. I go proper Vareda. Yeah, so so there was a comment in there from JSA Scholarships that says at the Magarion, at the ruin that is the Magarion, you've got 5 different teams that play their home games there. So you've got 5 games over a weekend that happen there. And this is the serious bit of this conversation, is that obviously, especially in the weather that they're having at the moment in Gibro, it's raining like almost constantly over there. Play the violin. Yeah. There's a Charluin playing the violin.
A bit of rain. Got to take our umbrellas to the stadium. A bit of rain.
The stadiums in England have got roofs on them. The stadiums in England have got roofs on.
Oh, come on. How many stadiums have got roofs now?
What?
How many?
In Gibro?
In England, retractable roofs. How many of them?
No, but I mean the stands have got fucking roofs over them.
And?
Yeah.
Well, they get Cyprus 2 days a year 2 days a year.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for them.
They had a tornado in Limassol this week.
Oh, come on. That's just an average Saturday morning in England.
130. They had to take.
They should see my back garden where the last wind took about 4 fence panels. Oh, I feel sorry for you guys. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to cost me fucking 300 quid.
So there you go. The people of Yermasoya and Mutayaga are going to be coming after you now as well. On top.
I've got the Russians coming after me after saying that shit about Buffalo. You think I'm worried about them lot?
Beautiful. He's going after the whole island, fellas. I'm
on the KGB's most wanted list now.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the Magarion, right? The Magarion being the shithole that it is, on top of everything else. The pitch is the
stadium,
reason.
not the area. There's a nice jumbo there, by the way. Nice jumbo right by the stadium.
Right, yeah, that's something I never thought I'd hear, a nice jumbo. But anyway, the Magarion, the pitch is horrible. The stadium is a ruin, and there's a reason why that Ioannou from Olympiacos had the ACL injury.
Yeah,
it's because of the state of the pitch. You know, you look at the state of the pitch at the Amokostos Epistrophi. You're going to look at the. I'm going to keep an eye on it, obviously, until Monday on the
but have you noticed it's just on one? It's on 1/3 of the pitch. It's right by the touchline. The other 2/3 are pretty okay. I wouldn't say they're good, but they're okay in comparison.
It just feels like
a tractor's just gone up and down.
I'll tell you why.
Going up and down, leaving the track.
That's what it is. But I'll tell you what it is. It's all the undersoil drainage is there. So it's picking up it's picking it all up, putting it to that side of the pitch, and then it's supposed to go somewhere after that. But obviously, because Gibre don't look after their drainage, it's full of crap and it's blocked up, so the water leaves very slowly. So it's turned that bit of the pitch to a cabbage patch.
Oh, I just thought it was all waterlogged because of all of the Salamina fans spitting.
It could be that as well. It could be all the fucking gobbing that they're doing as well.
Mucus and...
Sliedi na bazarom bratan. Sliedi za bazarom brata. Does that mean anything to you?
I think he's saying that he wants a doner kebab.
I don't know. Bazarom. I mean, I'm guessing bazarom means the same in Greek as well. But yeah,
I'm surprised you could even read it.
Oh yeah, no, I've got a GCSE in Russian.
Get the F out of here.
Yeah, it was an easy GCSE because half the letters are Greek anyway, isn't it?
Hold on a second. I've got a bloody spy on the podcast here. What's going on?
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Thassos.
Flipping, what have I got myself into?
Я живу в Парисе.
You do the buff of social media now, don't you know? Oh no, you do the crass of our social media.
Oh,
It makes sense now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why what's his name started following you on Twitter. It's starting to make sense now. Flipping hell.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it
I bet
is.
you must be great at Tetris.
Da. There's a really
That was
long
actually
word.
decent.
Thank you. There's spasiba. There's actually a really long word that I remember from two. So there's one that is общеобразовательный, which means comprehensive, as in school, and what's the other one?
Bro, we're gonna get demonetized. You not see what's going on here?
Listen. I just
Rebelle.
you asked me about the Russian stuff. I'm bringing it
There
out.
are people waving blue and yellow flags left, right, and center. I don't mean Upwell fans. Yeah, they want to get people like you cancelled on YouTube. I can't afford to get cancelled on YouTube. I don't want to go on Twitch or Rumble.
Krasavchik. So
there's a question here. There's a question here. 3 serious ones. Suvlagi or Euro?
Suvlagi,
yep. Kinder Bueno or Terry's Chocolate Orange? Kinder Bueno. Harry Maguire, Wes Brown.
Where's Brown?
He's big, he's bad, he's Wesley Brown. The hardest man in all of town.
I mean for me, it's not Harry Maguire. But yes.
Wes Brown's a good guy, man. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Get him on the pod.
Restel, next. Oh, I might do. He knows Paul Parker. Restel, next time you will be in Cyprus, I need a favor. Bring me some Terry's Chocolate Orange. Not available here. I can even pay you a black market price. I'll bring you some for free, Theodoro. I'll bring you 2. In fact, there's actually a chocolate orange. Oh, what's going on? Why is mine? See, now it's lagging. It's lagging on my end. Ever since we started talking about the Russia thing, I started lagging. This is on you. This is on you. See, you say the R word. Tucker Carlson gets away with it, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway, there is a chocolate orange with you know those, I forget what they're called, those sweets that when you chew them it starts popping in your mouth. Candy popping, what do you call them? You know what I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, they've got a chocolate orange. Popping candies, yeah. They got chocolate orange, but with those inside. So there's a lot going on there, man. Yeah. Listen, if that's the only thing that's exploding in your mouth, then that's fine. Honestly, if it's just chocolate orange that's exploding in your mouth, fine. Anything else, I don't know. See, even Ruslan agrees. I don't know what he's saying. He's saying he likes krasava. Or I like krasava. You hold on. You'll bring up again. Yeah. Yusui Krasavchik. I think I've murdered that. That's not very. Bedro wants someone to explode in his mouth. Just saying. Yeah. That's on mission to Moscow. GoldenEye. Now that was a game and a half on the N64. Even my dad played it. Swear to God, quick story. My dad was playing GoldenEye more than I was. And 2 doors down from where I used to live was a lad called Wayne. Hello, Wayne, if you're watching. A couple of years younger than me. He completed it. And my dad was calling the house phone. Can I speak to Wayne, please? I need help on this game. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Trevelyan's on this level. What I do, blah, blah, blah. Swear to God. I'm like, Dad, it's mine. Anyway. There you go. Yes. Sorry, we've done an hour and 20 minutes. We haven't spoken about football in about half an hour. Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna bring up one final thing. One final thing. Yeah. So, it was that UEFA report that they did about all the European nations talking about the finances and all that business. And obviously, Gipro's there, and they did like a little breakdown of
last season's financials. I've got a couple of comments on it. I think the main one. That's the one. So let's go through. So let's go through first. Let's go through the teams that were in the league last season, right? let's go from as we're looking at it from left to right. Yeah. So you've got Bafo and Neil Lennon's favorite Agrides in Bafo. Yeah. You've got in Lemesoy, you've got Garmiodisai, Aris, Apollon, Ael, right? And then you've got Voxa and Peristerona. And then you've got Omonia, Aboel, and Olympiakos in Lefkosia. Yeah, all makes sense so far. You've got AEK in Larnaga, and then you've got the two refugee teams in Anorthosis and Salamina in Larnaga as well.
On the East Coast.
And then, who was that last team last season? Who was it? Do you remember still?
The team that Marsh should be playing for, because he might as well be an Eastender.
Yeah, exactly.
Var-Ethikame.
Yeah, it was Var-Ethikame, wasn't it? So, why is Achna on that map?
Because they got the badge wrong.
There you go. Bang. UEFA. This is an official UEFA document, right? And they've put Achna's emblem there instead of Var-Ethikame. Beautiful.
Maybe it had something to do with Gigi. Maybe it had something to do with Gigi. He picked up the phone to his mate Kumar.
No, you know what it is. They got that guy that invested in the Mimish in January.
I thought you meant they got this guy.
Yes, exactly. A couple of other things as well in this little breakdown that they had. So they mention that there is one club with cross ownership or multi-club investment ties. Now, here we go. We're back in Bafo. What the fuck was that?
That's a gut going blah 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 blah.
Oh right, okay, right. So
that's what I'm going to do from now. Whenever I hear just something that doesn't make sense but does make sense, I'm just going to go.
Yeah. So
we still got the same number of views as we did 10 minutes ago, so no one's dropped off. That's fine.
Yeah, they must. They must be enjoying
entertainment.
So yeah. So the group that Bafos are included in include Riga FC and Rodina Moscow. Yeah. So
a Russian team.
Yeah. So
with Bafo.
Riga FC and Rodina Moscow. Now those teams might be a bit familiar to people who kind of look at Transfermarkt as much as I do.
I'm completely unfamiliar to this. Please educate me.
Yes. So Riga FC have loaned to Bafo one of their Costa Rican striker, Contreras.
No way.
Yeah. For this
you learn something new every day.
Yeah. And also last season Bafo sent out Marcelo Torres and a player called Aurelio on loan to Riga, right? And not only that, but they sold Aurelio to Riga for 300 grand.
It all makes sense now.
No, it makes even more sense, because do you know who they got from Rodina Moscow 3 years ago?
Skada!
Yeah, pretty much. They got Abdusalamov. You know what? You know how I've been going like, what the fuck did they see in this guy? He's absolutely useless. Every time they got him from one of the other clubs in the group.
Genius.
So yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, I knew about the Riga FC connection. I didn't know about the Rodina Moscow one until I started Googling.
No, I genuinely didn't either, in all fairness. Genuinely.
So,
I'm being honest.
so yeah, there you go. And also, I was reading as well that somebody was questioning why the group decided to purchase Paphos FC, and one of the reasons, a few reasons, is that they're trying to find African players and players in that area. And Cyprus has a very close climate to Africa, apparently, and also there's no racism.
Okay.
Anyway, now 2 more things. The UEFA thing mentions 2 major stadium projects in the last 10 years.
Ooh.
So that would be the Alphamera and the AEK Arena, right?
Yes.
So what about the Katokopia Epistrophi?
Maybe that doesn't fall under UEFA criteria.
Well, I mean, it's
UEFA
a
guidelines.
major. It's a major. It doesn't fall under UEFA guidelines for playing European games in it.
Maybe that's what they're qualifying it as.
Can
Maybe that's how you
can
qualify.
you imagine a European game at that ground? And 2 more, and one more thing. So 2 takeovers or changes in ownership since 2020. So that would be
Yes.
Aris,
Yes.
Anorthosi, AEL, Garmiodissa. That's at least 4. If Garmiodissa has changed twice since 2020.
Yes. Correct. Correct.
So I don't know why they've only listed 2.
And hang about, what about Agrida? Because they're listed in this.
Oh yeah. So Agridas were taken over after 2020 as well by the Latvians. That were the owner of Agridas was previously the owner of Hearts, I think.
Yes.
And is in no way involved with the group that owns Paphos FC.
True.
Yes.
True.
And yeah, so I mean, this UEFA report, UEFA is supposed to know what they're on about. They don't know what they're on about. Right. Now, one more thing. One thing that they did pick up on is on the net equity of the league.
So
the net equity for the league is minus 63 million euros. Right? Now, obviously, Abuela and Omoni are doing the heavy lifting in that.
Oh yes, standard.
They're doing the heavy lifting in that. And but you have got 8 clubs with negative equity. Now, that is 53rd best according to that table. So, do you know how many nations there are in the UEFA?
Oh, flipping hell.
I had to Google this as well, so it's all right if you.
47?
Well, no, there's 55. We can't be 53rd if there's 47. There's 55 nations.
I just wanted to throw in a number because some nations might not be classed as.
Well, no, I mean they even classed Russia in it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
There's 55 nations, right? So that means that Kypros's team's net equity is the 3rd worst out of the whole of Europe, right? Okay. The 2 that are worse than them is Israel with minus 100 million and Turkey with minus 814 million euros.
Well, I cannot mention the latter in case we get demonetized as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so there you go. that's the takeaways that I got from that is.
Well, there's something that you didn't mention. Well, I don't know. Maybe you did actually. The TV revenue domestically, 16 million.
Mm-hmm.
16 million. Really? That much?
Well, if you remember, Thassos agreed a massive deal. Abuel and Anarthos had the
With
new
cable net?
deal with cable
But they
net.
didn't say how much, though, did they?
He did not say how much, but they
Mm.
have to. They have to report that in their books, though, don't they?
Okay.
Nice.
60 million on wages.
Yep.
Does that include
62%
agents' fees as well?
No, what do you think? But yeah, 62% of revenue. Yeah. So.
Well, mind you, then again, if it did represent agents' fees, if we're basing it on Omonia, and how much sporting directors get, and possibly other people, might go higher. Might be higher. I'm speculating here. And if we're including rent-a-car situations as well, it might be even more higher.
Yeah, even more higher. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I believe that is the end of that business.
Yes. Unfortunately, we're a day early, so we've got no.
We've got no Violins.
Mr. V.
Yeah.
Mr. V.
So we're going to have double of it next week.
Exactly. But can I just do it for the sake of the show?
You can do it. You can do it
for the sake of the show. Okay, we don't have any updates, but it wouldn't be the same without.
I'll say something. Just play it, and then I'll say something.
Have you got one?
No, but I'll think of something.
Okay, we'll think of something. Okay, let's go.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
Yay! Beautiful. Golf club. So yes, Vrionides is definitely going to be after some people tomorrow, based off of what happened in the games the weekend before. If you remember, there was some lovely bits of fireworks at the AEK game. Remember, there was like a big old show, lots of. So let's see how AEK are going to get hit with that, considering we're supposed to be hitting hard on the flares and all that. Now, personally, the flares stayed where they were. So for me, and then Protathlima Yellow, if you keep, if you've got the flare on and you're waving it around and you're holding it, and you're not going like fucking, I'm gonna aim for that kid over there, then not a problem for me.
Well, our Boars fans had flares before which game was it? The previous game. No, Aris game. The Aris game. Yeah, but they didn't throw it. And then obviously there was the problems with the AEL fans when Angel Garcia scored.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting one with
Yes.
with Shakademus and Pliers.
Shakademus and Pliers. Yes. So that was our very brief Violins update. Until next week.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
There we go. And we've got more viewers as a result. See, thank you everyone for tuning in.
I swear to God, there's something on that wheel there that says Villus on it. I'm positive. I keep seeing it every time. It says that there's a bit of the wheel. It says Villus. It says it.
There isn't. I promise there isn't. I promise there isn't. I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that?
It says it. Anyway.
You won't find that in a chocolate orange, I promise. Right, we're
It is
done.
terrace.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Don't forget tomorrow for the members area exclusive. Well, it's going to be recorded tomorrow and then probably released the next day. No Choftes with Yannick Ferreira on the 16th of March. We have a podcast marathon, and all proceeds will go to charity. There's a children's charity that we've not to say discovered, but aligned ourselves with. Pedro can give more information in the comment section. Every single penny is going to go towards them, and just to prevent people from thinking that we're taking money, we're going to get the actual account details of the charity and place it online. So we've got we've got about 33 people lined up to do this marathon. Thassos is going to be involved. You've got a couple people. I'm trying to get some video clips from players past and present from Cyprus to appear, and it's going to be a big one. So we're trying to do what we can as a network and unite a lot of football fans in Cyprus, because obviously, there's been too much nonsense going on off the field, and we want people to know that we're actually nice people and we do get along, believe it or not. So yeah.
Yep. There's also, Stel missed off all the socials with that.
Well, I can't say everything, can I? I've got to give you a chance.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously follow Stel on Instagram at Chestel. You can follow me on the things at Flares Gaffes. You can follow This Is Mappa on the Twitters. We've got the Facebook group. We've got the Discord. We've got, what else have we got? We got I've got the website gaffesflares.com. Needs updating. It needs updating. I need to do some stuff on that. What else? What else is there? I think I covered everything, right?
Potentially an interview with a current Brighton defender who can represent the Cypriot national team. Potentially. We're just waiting for authorization. And he is also a qualified UEFA B coach.
Because
okay. Today at 17 years old. Yeah. Today at 17 years old, it was announced that he's got his UEFA B coach. So if you're available on Twitter, you can watch us and follow us. We reported that news earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Big things are going, apparently.
Yes, what he said.
Big things are on the horizon.
Correct.
There you go. So that's it for another episode of This Is Mappa. We shall be back very, very soon. So until next time, Thassos.
Goodbye.
Goodbye? Is that what you're going to say?
No, yeah. Bye.
Oh, I'll go one better.
Scatter!